Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the real secret teachings of Jesus and how you will never find these secret teachings by joining a denomination or a certain religious body. You'll never find these secret teachings in the Bible school or the seminary. Some people can find some of these secret teachings in books that have been hidden or books that have been banned, and they might know it on an intellectual level, but the real secret teaching of Jesus Christ can only be known through a witness, one who have had the born again experience. You're told that you must be born again. In other words, you must have that spiritual rebirth, and that takes place inwardly. So the real secret teachings of Jesus Christ would only be known inwardly through an initiate, one who's been initiated into the mystery, one who's truly a God called and God sent man, a true prophet, a true sage. You see, there are many people who call themselves prophets, but yet they have never been initiated. And so, my brothers and my sisters, those of you who have been listening to me and those of you who have been following this walk, I want to guarantee you that you're on the right path. So, when those who have never been initiated tell you that you mustn't practice meditation, that you mustn't do affirmation, that you mustn't do mirror walk, when they tell you that you mustn't do all of these different rituals and practices, it is because they have no concept of the anatomy of their body. They have no concept of their own biology. They have no concept of their own psychology. And they do not know that spirituality is one with everything else on this planet. You see, they separate spirituality from science and technology. They separate spirituality from abundance and prosperity, from you prospering financially, and they separate spirituality from everything that is good, everything that is lovely, everything that is pure and true, and everything that brings virtue in your life. They separate it from that. And so they get you trapped in religion. And the true teachings of Jesus Christ was never based on being religious. It's never an exoteric form of teaching. It has always been an esoteric form of teaching. And only those who have come into the Christ consciousness, those who have come into the Christhood, those who have come into the order of Melchizedek, only those are the ones who can touch the covenant, the Ark of the Covenant. So, my brother, my sisters, if you're listening to me, it's a great time to be alive on this planet and giving ears to hear from someone who would have experienced the birth from the skull, the birth from above. So let no one further brainwash you and deceive you to make you believe that the Bible is literal and the Bible is secular history and that is pointing you to look outwardly, and make you believe that there was a special, peculiar man who lived 2,000 years ago with special powers and no one else have that kind of powers. Nah, that can't work. That would destroy the very divine law of reproduction, that every seed and every species must and will all reproduce after its own kind. You can't plant pumpkin and reap watermelon. If you had a literal man who existed 2,000 years ago who could have turned literal water into wine and walk on literal water, and could have taken literal bread and break literal bread and literal fish and feed so many people, there's no way you can tell me such a one would have put off his body and go away and now living in people in the form of spirit, and they cannot perform the same works. It's not true. But when you discover your Christ consciousness and you discover your Christ power and you learn to use your Christ power to achieve your every desire, then you will understand how to transmute energy into matter. You will learn how to transmute the elements, earth, wind, water, fire, and you know that you're spirit. You will learn your craft and you will operate in your craft, because just as you would exercise your body to build your muscles, so you'll be able to exercise your mind, walking with the law of God. Most people think the law is 10 commandments, but when you understand infinite and divine laws, immutable laws, which everyone in this world is governed by those laws, then you will understand those hermetic principles and you would apply them in your life and walk according to those principles, and that will help you to know more about the deeper teachings, the secret teachings of Jesus Christ that they don't want you to know. But my brothers and my sisters, I am teaching you to look within yourself, to find the phenomena of life and to discover the Christ consciousness. So I am just teaching you the basic things at first, which is basically the law, okay, of how you can change your reality to whichever way you want it to be. And so if you're living in a life of lack and scarcity and poverty and you want more in your life, you know what I mean, even if you're not living that way, but you want more in your life, you want to see more things operate in your life, you want to see more things, you know, being materialized in your life. Well, I have the remedy, I have the key, okay, and I want to help you. That's why I'm doing this video. And right now I'm out here in the vehicle and it's raining so much, but I'm trying my best to lift my voice to really reach out to you, to tell you that you're making the right choice. I know that you're making the right choice. I know the difference this make in my life when I changed my concept of God, when I was willing to unlearn and relearn and reprogram my subconscious mind. I've seen the difference, and the difference is so big. And then when you start to see the difference in your life, and you start to see the wide gap between you and others who still remain in their limiting beliefs and who still remain in the doubt and the fear and the guilt and the shame and the old belief that they've been programmed with from their parents, their school teachers, their religious ministers, their political ministers and so on. You'll see how far much more developed your mind become than those people, and you see how much your life would increase in every area, including financially. You see how much you could turn your yearly income into your monthly income, and then you start to turn that money and that yearly income, now you start to turn it to your weekly, and then you could go down to daily. So my brother and my sisters, there's so much potential lying dormant within you, and that's what I really want you to know when you really discover the real, true, deep teachings of Jesus Christ. Okay, you would know that your Christ consciousness must be worked upon and must be activated so you could live the best version of your life on this planet. Then you will be able to say, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the resurrection, and you will have the right concept of you saying that, and know that you can never say I am for another. You can only say so to refer to yourself. So that being said, my brother, my sister, I can go on and on and on and on. But I just want to get you to think, okay, and to exercise your mind. Therefore, if you want a mentor, if you want one-on-one, if you want a coach, you can definitely reach out to me. All the links are down below. If not, you can get my books and you can read them, okay, and challenge yourself by being a doer and not just a hearer, and you will prove for yourself everything that I am saying. So my last encouragement to you is to make sure that you check out all of the links that are down below, okay? And if you want to book a one-on-one with me on Faithia or on some other platform, you can just reach out to me. But make sure, as I said earlier again, let me say it again, make sure to check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So that means I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.